morning, everybody. I got some sleep last night. Sarah got some sleep last night. Hell, she got more sleep than I did. It's day 2. Ka-chow! Day 2. Sarah would like to go a little bit more in depth on some different booths. She had quite a few questions yesterday, and she's obviously learning as much as she can about the industry as fast as she can. So might as well ask questions with the right people while they're all here, right? And this show has been, if you've never been in 3 years, mark it on your calendar right now. We're coming back. There's no doubt about it. If you're a part of this industry, you need to be here. If you want to be an industry leader, you've got to know what's coming, what's going, and why. And man, a lot of these people here representing these companies are usually the people that know all the answers to all the questions, and you can ask any question you want. All those questions that you're sitting at your desk wondering, oh, does this product do that? Does this product do this? What if I get into this situation? Well, these people are here to literally sit here and have in-depth conversations with you about it, right? We didn't do any good at the casino last night, I can tell you that. Vegas didn't like the Kirby's. Oh, but Cat has as you guys will see eventually, they have a huge outdoor booth with operator challenge right in the middle of it with grandstands around it. It's really, really cool. I'd like to get the guys maybe entered into that in a couple years from now because it's going to be on ESPN. It's a big deal. So I know I've got 1 or 2 boys that would definitely give all them boys a run for their money. So proud to be able to say that. Last but not least, we are going to, I think it's called Neon Nights with Volvo. Reagan Gray, shout out, Tulsa, Oklahoma office. We're actually going to get to go to dinner and Josh Turner concert tonight at, I think it's Dairi, D-A-I-R-I, Dairi. Apologies on pronunciation, but we're fixing to head out here. Time check for you guys, it's 8:30. Stay tuned, stick with us, and let's go check some stuff out. She betcha. quick little midday update for you guys. We have just made it down to the South Hall, which is where Peterbilt, Kenworth, all the big trucks are. We're going to go in here, check them out, and then we're going to head back up to Cat and Komatsu and back up there and finish the day out. We've got a 3:30 meetup up there, and then we're heading to the Volvo dinner tonight. So, yeah, let's go check out some trucks.
first, and here we go. You're all going to west?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Okay, here we go. Compliment the Elon Musk, here we go.
Yes, my guy.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
When was this constructed?
Well,
You know?
a couple years ago, but then we shut down because of COVID. It opened up again January 22. Now
And
we're 50 feet under.
that's insanity.
And we're going to add 30 miles more of tunnels, 50 feet underground. All over Las Vegas. It's going to go to the Westgate, the Wynn, Encore next. Westgate's the first one. And then Allegiant Stadium where the Raiders play. Then the airport. Then swing around.
Oh, you're going to do the airport?
Yep. Then Strip Hotel. And then downtown Fremont.
That's awesome.
It's going to be 53 to 55 new stops throughout Vegas. Over 30 miles of tunnels added. All approved by the city. The airport's going to get it, and that's going to be then open up to 24/7 for us driving it all night long.
Wow.
Shifts, so.
It won't be free anymore, though.
No, it won't. No, it won't. No.
Not at that point.
No, it will not. It'll be competitive, probably better than an Uber.
Well, you just don't have the traffic.
You're right. You guys are all going to
West.
Yeah, next one. Yeah, you won't have traffic or emissions, and it's going to stay clean and because there's only 17 inches on either side once you're in here, and you can smack. We've had people damage fenders, smack the walls.
Nobody's hit this wall yet, though.
Not that I know of. I don't see any big chunks missing out of it yet.
Wow, man, that is so cool.
Yeah,
The unbelievable design and the. Well, Randy, I'm glad we got Randy. Thank you so much, Mr. Randy.
You guys have a.
This is a Hyundai A30, so I'm going to assume it's a 30-yard truck. Let's go take a gander inside. You can see it's a huge cab, very standard controls. So something really cool. You're good, bud. Something really cool here. We're standing next to the Komatsu 365, and we're fixing to actually do a interview with Komatsu. So I'll get some of that for you guys. Cy Kirby with Cyclone Excavation and Utilities. I'm the CEO, President, and Operations Manager.
Yeah, absolutely. I guess a bit about what the scope of your work is and what kind of work you do.
We're a utility contractor, mainly site work, moving more into site work. Still a younger based company and dipping our toes in a couple of things, but mainly a utility.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking at some of the from them and what equipment you use.
For sure. Tim Hooper with Power Equipment there in Springdale, Arkansas hooked us up.
Absolutely. My name is Sarah Kirby, and I'm with Cyclone Excavation Utilities, and I run the admin side of it. So I started out as a one-man show. My husband,
1.99.
we're not only on the manpower side, but the finance.
Trying to unpack today is pretty special. We've had so many special moments today. We've had an absolute 10 out of 10 blast while we've been here. Sarah's getting us packed up now. Well, we both were packing, and there's some fine minute details that my assistance isn't further needed. So I figured I'd try and close the day out. I'm probably going to have to film some when I get home to just further explain all of this. I couldn't stop and talk about every single machine. It just wasn't possible. So what I'm going to do is when I get home, I'm going to start pulling spec sheets, talk about it, talk about my experience, what I think's great, what I don't think's great. I talked with Sarah kind of got on me about yesterday as I was so concerned with filming. We didn't hardly talk to anybody. So we talked to quite a few more folks today. We actually spent the evening with Volvo and at their exclusive night and met some interesting people, probably dropping some pictures right now of Parker Schnabel from Gold Rush. Met Tony Beats while we were here. Oh my gosh. For the life of me, I cannot remember his name at the moment. Let me Google that. Chris Dumit is the gentleman's name. Parker's gold weighing guy for a long, long time. He's been in the gold room and putting his hands on a lot of freaking gold. So, long story short, this evening was great. We got to see Josh Turner live. I mean, we literally could have tickled his toes if we wanted to, but we had a great spot put on by Van Keppel out of Kansas City, Kansas. But the gentleman I know that lives actually pretty close to us, sold one of our early machines. Actually, the Sani, as you guys know, sold us the Sani. Shoot, Mama, help me. 2019, 2020. 19. Me and Sarah, we don't get away very often, but to experience Vegas, quote unquote, as Vegas was cool, great and all, really fun experience, and Volvo show was spectacular. But I'm ready to go home. Mama's ready to go home. We're ready to see babies. I'm really excited to start unpacking this footage and kind of putting these videos together. And Sarah's got some exciting stuff coming with her podcast. She's putting together a podcast about women in the industry. Met some guests here at ConExpo, so that's coming here in a couple months, I hope, by the time we get all that established and get that going. So, guys, if you're still here watching this, I really appreciate you guys hanging in there and getting to take a look at what the new industry standards will be. The electric, man, we're going to have so much conversation about so many things. Electric excavators. We saw hydrogen, autonomous haul trucks, skid steer. I mean, what AI is doing to our industry. Man, there's so many topics that I have to write down from video topics that I know you guys will want weigh in not just from the show, but just in general. Love answering y'all's questions, so feel free to comment below. If you haven't already, drop a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so you know when we're coming with new stuff. It should be just one notification.